How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA analyst, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my thoughts on the new patch that has been released on FIFA 20. EA have gone ahead and made some changes, which has a bit of an impact in how FUT Champions Division Rivals and all of that sort of thing will play for you guys over this current weekend. Before we do jump into the video, if you do enjoy, please let me know by dropping a like. You can also subscribe to the channel. We do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so check out the link in the description below. If you are interested in that, that's the best place for you to come on over, ask any questions, all of that sort of good stuff indeed. Right then, so what have EA actually changed? I'll go into that as well, but also you've just got some FUT Champions highlights in the background, just goals, all that sort of thing from how the weekend is going so far. EA have gone ahead and made some changes to overload ball side and team press. What have they actually changed? Overload ball side was being quite strong, right? You guys know that. I made a video on it a good few weeks, months ago, about a month and a half ago actually. It's been quite a while now, just to explain how it worked and how you guys could take advantage of using it, which a lot of you did, and you had great success with it. For me, it wasn't something that I ran. The reason for that was I wasn't particularly over keen on it. I think a lot of people used it wrong, and I feel like on the higher level it was quite effective, but I feel like when I came up against your average weekend league player that was playing it, they didn't know how to play with it too great, if I am honest with you. Overload ball side, what it did, just for a quick rundown for you, basically what it will do is it will move. Say if the ball is on the left hand side of the pitch where your left back is, your right back will basically move over to a right centre back position along with the rest of your team, and it makes them really narrow, really compact. For you to work around it, what you have to do is literally switch sides constantly, try and exploit the wing on the opposite side, because that's where, you know, most of the players and most of the space is going to be. That's kind of how it worked, and it was fairly strong. People could use it to a decent level and have some success with it. What was also quite strong, it wasn't something that I used a massive amount, to be honest with you, but it was from just speaking to pros, those are the ones that were telling me that was really strong, was team press, where you do down and left on the D-pad. It would create a team press, which is the same as running constant pressure from the start of the game, and that was really strong as well. So EA have gone and released a patch specifically just focusing on these two things. Now, what have they done to fix it? I think it's a bit of a half-hearted fix, if I'm honest with you. They've basically just made it so that when you have it on, overload ball side, and when you have team press on, stamina drains quicker. Which, in a way, it does help fix the issue, but it's not a great fix, in my honest opinion. So now, if you run team press or overload ball side from the start of the game, by the 60th, 70th minute, your players are going to be pretty tired. It's a little bit different if you are running like a full icon squad, team of the years, that sort of thing, where you're in like 90s as their stamina. They can kind of get away with it, but for the majority of you guys, that's not going to be the case. So what it means now is you've got to be a little bit smarter with how you are going to use overload ball side if you want to carry on using it. What I'd recommend, and I've trialed this myself, which you can get away with, it requires a little bit more focus, is when you are attacking, turn off overload ball side. When you are defending, turn it on. Now, one thing you've got to take into account is that this isn't instant. It won't happen straight away. So if you turn it on and you're defending, your players don't immediately just go straight into overload ball side. They're going to take 5 seconds or so to kind of initiate and get into those positions to create the overload ball side. What I would recommend if you don't want to do that, because that does take a lot of focus, and you might concede a few goals in trying to turn it on, trying to turn it off, that sort of thing. So if you're not going to do that, what I'd recommend is have it off from the start. When you get to the 70th minute, 65th minute maybe, and you're trying to see out a game, then it could be a really good idea to turn overload ball side on and then see out the game that way. Same for the way that you use team press. I never used to run team press from the start. I used to run press after possession loss, and then I'd move to team press, which is the same as constant pressure. If I was losing a game and I needed to chase it back and I needed to get the win under my belt, I would then go to team press later on. You can use overload ball side in that similar sort of way on this new patch. And that is kind of the main sort of changes. Now, I have had a few people saying, Players don't seem to want to tackle. I'm hitting the post over and over again. I can't finish. Nothing else has changed, guys. Absolutely nothing else. Nothing on the patch notes anyway. Some people seem to think that EA do these patches, and when they change one thing, it changes something else, which obviously it's kind of up in the air. There's no set in stone rule that is the case, but it's personal opinion when it comes to that. And look at that goal that De Bruyne has just scored. Absolute filthy stuff indeed. I am going to be doing some videos though to kind of a recap on defending and attacking, to kind of go over them for you guys, because I know that a lot of you, you watch the videos and you just need a kind of bit of a reminder. So we will be taking a look at that again in a little bit more detail and that sort of thing in kind of some future videos as well for you. But for me, I don't find the patch to be too much different because I didn't run overload ball side in the first place anyway. So if I didn't run it and they patched it, it doesn't matter for me. What it does mean though, when I'm playing against players, is that because they're not running it from the start, I don't get to exploit the wings as much because most people have a pretty balanced team and width. If you want to get her overload ball side, what you can do is you can make your width in defense really, really narrow. Probably like 2, 3. It creates a similar effect. But I'm not going to go into that too much. If I'm being honest with you, I don't want you running overload ball side or running a low width. I want a nice, even game of FIFA, competitive game of FIFA, where people can attack and it's not boring. But that's a conversation for another day, eh? I'm going to end the video there, guys. Just a nice little short one today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please let me know by dropping a like and subscribe to the channel. We do upload multiple times a week. Thank you all very much for supporting the content recently. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.